What's going on, guys? I wanted to share with you like a little spiced up version of the Bretzel, and I'll even show you guys the Bretzel. But this is actually, as I was spending some time with our physical therapist, Dan Swinscoe, talking about, with sprinting, obviously what happens when you sprint. You're sprinting, the lack of thoracic rotation, right? If you don't have rotation in your upper back, okay, and you have those hunched shoulders when you sprint, you just don't get this nice range of motion especially when that hammy extends, right? So I had like a little minor strain doing some hill sprints. And so this variation kind of knocks out two birds with one stone. And it's just a great mobility drill for opening up the hips and working on that thoracic rotation. But also in this variation, I'm going to show you guys working on some of that mobility of the hammy, or should I say, that lengthening of the hammy while we have rotation. So check this out. So in my case, it was this left side. So on the Bretzel, what we do, right, so I'm going to lay down. I have this, the foam roller, because it allows me to keep this neutral neck position, right? Because if I don't have it, bloop, not good to position the spine. So my left leg comes up, I bend it. My right leg, I'm going to grab it, right? So I'm grabbing my right leg behind me and pulling it into that hip into extension and pulling that heel to my butt. So if you're tight, you're going to feel that front side stretching there, okay? So what I like to do, there's a couple different variations you can do it, but I like to actually create a bunch of tension, right? Meaning I'm going to pull this back heel to my butt and try to resist, like I'm going to try to push my foot down as my hand tries to resist that, right? So I'm creating tension. I'm going to try to push this leg up while my hand pushes it down. And I'm going to do that for about 3 to 5 seconds. All right, so ready? 3, 2, 1. And breathe out. And as I breathe out, you can see how now I'm rotating that upper back. Okay, I'm going to do it again. Take a deep breath in. Tension. And you can see how I'm getting more rotation in the upper back again. I'm going to do one more. Okay. Breathe in, deep into the belly. Tension. Breathe out. And you can see how much more rotation now I have. So my low back is locked in. All my rotation is now coming up from the upper back. Now I could do another one, but I'm going to stay here. Now check this out. I have this thoracic rotation now. And now this hamstring, I'm going to keep this in location. But now I'm going to punch it out and drive the heel that way. Okay? And obviously I'm getting some really nice lengthening there. Bring it back. And obviously I can punch it up a little bit higher. So notice I'm in that rotation, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to kick it out, drive that heel, get an active tension on that hammy. And in this situation, I would hit this for about 10 reps. And then I'd come back to neutral, do the other side, and I'd come back to it, right? So obviously I do this on both sides. This is something that you can do a little extra on one side if that's the side that's bugging you, or you have a certain restriction. And what's usually going to happen, obviously, is that you're going to be a lot more restricted. So you can see this rotation for me much easier than this rotation for me, right? So work on the side, obviously, that's bugging you more. But the Bretzel in itself is just a great drill. Adding in that hammy lengthening just kind of knocks out a number of birds with one stone. So we're opening up the hips, we're getting that thoracic rotation, and adding that in, we're getting lengthening in the hammy. But like I said, it becomes very, very applicable to exercises, or should I say, sport-specific things where we need that rotation while the hips also need that range, right? So try that one out. Let me know how it goes.